Welcome to the J.R. Hendrick Texan Night. So, gentlemen, the podcast that deals with the early life of J.R. Hendrick. The following is a radio interview of J.R.'s father in Detroit, Michigan.
Greetings, conversationalists.
Alexa, disconnect from phone.
To the Play of America. It's the Hendrick House Show.
Alexa, disconnect from phone.
You, hailing all the way from Midland, Texas, Washington bureaucrat with some common sense, James Bryan Hendrick Sr. Jim, how are you doing today? Doing fantastic. You've taken the temperature. How do you think the American people are feeling today? We were in this crowded hotel lobby, the GoPack convention. What do you think is the mood of the American people today? Well, it's obvious that the American people are obviously angry again. They are fed up with being lied to. And you're one of those people. No doubt I am. But I couldn't say that if this is a presidential election without stepping down from my job. Of course. Now, you've come to Detroit not only to speak to the GoPack convention, but you went to the University of Detroit, Mercy, the business school, to talk to them about small business loans. What was the view you felt of the audience? Skeptical? Many kids, some kids, no doubt, are taking out college loans because that's what their mama or daddy or uncle told them to do. And I say it's not really good to go into debt to start a business. I mean, look, I and a few guys, my brother and best friend Claude included, we worked on a shoestring budget, working for other companies, and then first striking it out on our own. We hit some of the good wells in West Texas, and I made an empire of it. Of course, some of them split off and formed their own company, and I know at least one who's just he's broken by it because he didn't have the skills. He became a drifter. What do you think is the general view of the American people? I have been in a variety of states. I've been in 7 states. Right now, it seems like I think 5 of the 7 states are saying, you know what? No more. And, during my trip last week, I had a few phone calls with Senator Alex Romey. And Romey said it's the same thing in his district. Of course, he don't run again until 98, but he's supporting Republican and conservative causes. Do you still call yourself a conservative Democrat, even though you're serving in the Clinton administration? After the elections, I will be switching loyalties to the Republican Party, because that's how I'm going to vote back in Texas. You're registered in Texas still? I am. I didn't think my appointment would last as long as it has. My registry is with a family condo in Lubbock, Texas. I'm going down there election day long enough to see my son. And then my wife and I are going to be flying back to D.C. and taking care of business. What's the first order of business for you after the election? Doing what I always did, but this time with a lot more intensity. Hold the Clinton administration to the fire big time. They need to know that the American people need to be heard, need to try to understand that hey, we are showing people who's boss. Okay. American people need to show on November 8th, the ballot box. We need to show those in Congress and our president who's boss, because we are fed up with being lied to. What made you switch over to supporting Clinton in 1992? I got his book, Putting People First. Well, rough draft of it. I wrote a book supporting Clinton because I thought he would support the economy. That was a dumb decision. In fact, if I ever turned against him, I may just have it pulled off the shelves. I'm ashamed part of me is going to be ashamed I ever did this. Is it because of the sex scandals? Maybe to some degree the sex scandals, but more importantly, the problem is Clinton lied. His integrity is in stake. This is a referendum on Bill Clinton. The mainstream media has tried several times to misplace the idea that it is a referendum on Clinton. They'll say that about Bush and conservatives, but they won't say it about Pretty Boy Clinton or anybody else that they put in office. Well, this is a referendum, and I think he's going to wake up, and the Democrats are going to wake up with a big spanking on the seats of their pants because of election night. I see a big wave going conservative. Thank you, Jim. We appreciate it. On behalf of the Andrew House Show, good afternoon.
Hope you enjoy listening to the J.R. Hendrick Texan. Gentlemen, if you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the adventure. This is the James Hendrick Empowerment Network saying until next time, get ready for the rest of the story. It's going to get a little bumpy from here.